This is Entrepreneurs Get Visible, the podcast for people who want more impact, influence, and income. I'm Anna Parker-Naples, and I'll be sharing with you proven methods from leading entrepreneurs that help you get visible as an authority in your field. Because anything's possible when you get visible. In today's episode of Entrepreneurs Get Visible, we are getting to the bottom of why it's important to take forward action. And this is a subject really close to my heart because if you don't take action, your business will stagnate. One of the things that I find challenging though, and certainly at the beginning of my business in the online space, was that I didn't necessarily know the right action to take. And that's why this time around, my mastermind is called the Action Takers Mastermind, because I believe that the way that you change your life, the way that you change your business is through taking action. But it has to be the right action at the right time with the right focus. And I'm really passionate about helping people learn how to do that, learn to plan strategically to take forward moving action. So if you're interested in joining a mastermind with up to 15 other entrepreneurs at similar stages in their business to be part of a group of accountability with access to high-level mentoring, not only from myself, but from the many experts who I'm going to be bringing in, high-level experts to guide you and teach you and coach you to get your message out there and stand out from the crowd by taking the right action, then make sure you head over to www.annaparkernaples.co.uk/mastermind. The doors close for applications on the 6th of July. So taking action. Why is this important? There's a big difference between taking action and being busy. Anyone can be busy, but you can actually be wasting your time in doing tasks that keep you busy. If you are not thinking about where you're going, if you're not thinking about moving your business forward, there's a big difference between working in your business and on your business. And it's working on your business that is where the growth happens. When you are taking time out of your business to reflect, to analyze, to strategically view exactly what part of your business you want to grow, what you want to be known for, who you want to connect with. And one of the challenges that I find as someone with a lot of natural energy and exuberance is that before I worked with high-level mentors, I would constantly be busy, but not actually having a clue about what it really took to build an online business. And so I would be constantly thinking, well, I've got to do a social media post, but what the hell am I going to post about? And it's been learning the strategy, the concepts that sit behind when you launch and how you launch, and the fact that it's not actually just the week that you launch that's important, but all of the seeding that you do in the run-up to that happening, all of the ways that you communicate with your audience, with your email list, with those people you're connected with on social media. But if you're not strategic about where you're going, you'll feel that you are constantly busy, constantly frantically treading water or pedaling fast but not getting anywhere, or any other analogy like that, but not actually moving forward. And when you take that time to view your business, perhaps give yourself that bird's eye view of what lies beneath you, what's on that map, what direction do you really want to take, and are the actions that you're currently taking, those things that are keeping you busy, are they actually the quickest ways to get there? And what I've found is that for me, really thinking about the direction of my business and how big I want my business to be and how well known I want to be for what I do actually requires deeper thought. It requires thought and consideration regarding what offers I put out there and when. It requires consideration around the content that I put out there, the level and depth of the content that I put out there, and of course the frequency. And when you know what it is you want to be known for, then it makes creating content that much easier. Because instead of saying, well, I just need to get a social media post because I haven't posted for a day or two, you know why. You know what it is you have to put out there for what purpose. You know what effect you want it to have because you know what offer you're putting out into the world in potentially a month's time. I think also it gives you a chance to think about who you want to be connected with, who you want to meet at networking events, who you want to pitch yourself to be on their podcast, or who you want to bring onto your own show. It also gets you thinking about, well, where do I want to be a guest expert? Who do I want to connect with in that way? So that I am constantly being seen by my peers and those slightly above me, more established than me, as someone of influence and someone of value. But you can't do that if you don't pull back from time to time. And actually, when you do allow yourself to pull back, and actually, for me, this becomes part of not only what I cover in masterminds that I partake in myself, but actually checking in on a weekly basis in terms of my own Sunday accountability. Am I driving my business forward to the place I actually want to drive it towards? What actions am I going to take this week that are strategic rather than just being busy? And I think in this frenetic world of online activity, we can feel that pressure to constantly be visible. And I realise that you are listening to a podcast all about being visible. But you've got to make sure that the visibility that you have is with intent and purpose. Otherwise, you are wasting your time. So I urge you to make sure that the busyness that you are involved in is deliberate and intentional and strategic, because that way you can pull back, aim and fire. It's very much like being an archer. That's the way I see it. In order for me to know where I'm going, what I'm aiming for, I have to take stock and I have to be deliberate and intentional. So, questions to ask yourself. The things I'm busy doing, are they necessary? The things I'm busy doing, could somebody else do it instead of me? The things I'm busy doing, how fast can I outsource them so that I can get my focus back onto my business growth? And I know if you've not outsourced before that can sound really scary, but the sooner you bring in support into your business, the more money you can make because you have more time to create great content, to make those higher level connections, to be involved in masterminds and trainings that will drive your business forward at an accelerated rate because you let yourself slow down and take action. So if you know that you are interested in learning how to make sure you take the right strategic action, then do make sure you apply for my Action Takers Mastermind. The link is in the show notes, or you can find it at annaparker-naples.co.uk/mastermind. Thank you for listening to Entrepreneurs Get Visible. To get your free checklist on how to raise your profile and to find out about our community, go to annaparker-naples.co.uk/get visible.